These are the adventures of SV Prism. The crew on board are looking to experience new cultures and new landscapes as they sail their 33-foot cutter beyond horizons.
Now this is what I call easy sailing. Gentle breeze and smooth seas.
Where you going? No.
You're running out.
Yeah, you got plenty of line.
You got it good?
Where you going?
So what just happened, guys? We hit 2 fish at the same time?
Two fish at the exact same time.
So the pole just went buzzing. Shanny's up on the pole, and then we decided to reel this in just because, get out of the way. And
There's a fish on.
there's a fish on. Look at that.
It's so ridiculous how much more efficient that is than the reel.
Fishing is not only one of our favorite pastimes, but it's also one of our main food sources. What we eat depends on what we catch. The Ubin reel.
Yeah, this guy. How you doing?
Hey guys, have you seen my body?
Enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it.
Fish like bonita are beer battered and deep fried for fresh fish tacos.
Hey, Monkey. Alright, well, that one's done.
The process can be a bit messy, but catching our own food, preparing it, and eating it is very rewarding.
Look at the death. I'm probably doing it all wrong. I'm going back first and just lightly following the spine.
They're not pretty looking, but...
Oh, wow.
It is about 5 o'clock in the morning. We have been sailing throughout the night on our way to Isla San Benitos. And I'm sorry you can't really see me because it's, the sun's just coming up behind me. You can see probably not, but Cedros Island is right there. We've been wing and wing all night. Beautiful night sail, probably 12 knots of wind throughout the night. Sean took the first shift because there was no wind and we were motoring. As John took his shift, the wind came up. They set the sails together and I got to sleep more. And then it was time for my shift and nothing's changed. The wind's lightening up a little bit, but still sailable. We are coming into San Benitos Island. The large island to our port is Cedros Island, which is massive. And the little tiny islands in front of us that are 12, those are San Benitos Island. There's a passage between the central and the east, and we're going to go through that and truck into the harbor on the west island, which has the best protection.
Ooh, replenishment for the ship's liquor locker also available nearby.
Hey.
There is a safe passage through the channel in between the central and the east island. But we are seeing a rock that isn't on any of our books or charts. So it's kind of throwing us off.
I'm really studying our chart plotter and our paper charts to make sure what exactly is going on with that. It's always a little sketchy going through these areas, especially when you're going through between two islands and there's a kind of an unmarked piece of land in between the two. It kind of makes you second guess the entire chart for its reliability.
All right, so that's Oesta, which is Spanish for west.
Oh my god.
All right, so
He had this confusion the other day too. He's like, no, it's coming out the east. I'm like,
map is backwards. I have to turn the map, and then I'm alternating. I look that way, and then the map's backwards because that's north. So I'm always dark and stormy, bro. All right, so I got to read this way and then turn that way.
you can see here that this is where the chart says the island is, but the island itself is actually over here. And same with this one. So it's kind of funny.
Good. I mean, looking at the chart and looking at radar, you can definitely see where the two land masses are, and then the little one next to it.
Shit gets real. Really bad.
Really quick, huh?
Yeah.
Goes from dark and stormy to let's not wreck the boat.
Dude, I wish we had a crow's nest, dude. I'd be up there.
We're the only boat here when it comes to cruising yachts.
We are trying to fish in golden hour, which is the best time to fish, and Shannon started cooking dinner and chumming our skeleton and bones and excess meat off the side of the boat. Drew in a cormorant because he got a free meal. Then I got a fish on. Going after my fish.
So there's the cormorant.
Nope.
He wants the fish so bad.
Oh,
Oh god!
But now he's hanging around the boat and he won't leave. He's just doing circles around the boat because he knows that we're his meal ticket. And we can't fish right now because we're probably going to catch him, and that would suck. Unless Shannon knows how to fillet a duck.
Actually, it's in my one of my books.
A cormorant?
They're probably if we caught him, we could.
Scavengers. They probably are full of.
You know, if we caught him, we'd probably get a good duck meal and a little seafood, a little surf and turf. Maybe we should catch him. Yeah, buddy.
Oh my god, do not do it.
No, he's gonna that for a while.
We obviously need to get more trading stuff. We need picture books, we need magazines, and candy. Obviously all of our books are in English. They don't read English. So they're looking for picture books, anything with a lot of pictures.
Did they take that sale magazine?
They did.
Yeah.
And then they wanted some wine, and we only had one thing of cheap wine, so we gave them that. They gave us 7 lobsters. 7 lobsters. I don't know, they seemed to be happy, and I tried to give a couple lobster back to them, and they said no. And they said that was good.
Oh my god, what's that underneath you?
Oh my god.
Alright, Shannon, you going in?
Wetsuits. So sexy. Here we go. Woo! Yeah.
How's the water?
wonderful. I'm so buoyant.
You're not even have to swim?
And this is how buoyant I am.
There is definitely a front coming through. We're at the anchorage right now and it's probably blowing a good, consistent, probably 13 to 15 with gusts probably up to 18, 19. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit. Try to yank the anchor out. Yesterday while we were down there, we saw that it had, it didn't really catch sand, it caught a big rock. So hopefully that didn't foul it. So we're gonna go nice and slow and try to get everything up and get out of here with a downwind sail to Cedros Island, which is about 15 miles away. We had a little bit of drama getting our anchor up. I had a feeling it was gonna be kind of problematic, and it kind of was. It took us probably a good 10 minutes to get off of that rock, but after doing a 360 around it and popping the shank around, we managed to get it off. Still a pretty day. I mean, going downwind too, you can barely even feel the wind, so it's nice. With the wind starting to kick back up, I can see it.
It feels like bay weather. Kind of choppy, windy, but warmer, which is nice. You know, we're not in full valleys. This anchorage is apparently has the best protected anchorage from the northwest blows and swell. Haven't seen any of that yet, but you know, we're not completely in the cove yet. That is a deep fried lobster quesadilla with fresh lobster and fresh made hummus. If you guys aren't gonna eat it, I will.
No, I'm going for it.
I'm gonna take a first bite.
Don't do it.
Hot, hot.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Oh my god. It's horrible. Ugh.
You know, there's barely anyone here. Just the fishermen, but there's no other cruising boats. We're the only cruisers out here. We're the only cruisers we've seen for the last probably week and a half. So It's a little bit different. Probably need to wrap this up before it starts raining hard. Cedros is gorgeous, and we have not been able to step foot on it yet because the swell is pretty intense, and landing the dinghy I think would show, would be problematic.
I am shaving my legs. It is blowing, so the wind's actually really cold. We just took a saltwater bath and freshwater rinse, and I started to look like Chewbacca, so I figured it was time.
We are leaving Cedros Island. I had it sealed just for each in front of me, but I hope you guys like my new haircut, courtesy of Shannon. I like it. Got the drifter up. I'm really hesitant to ever mention what the wind's actually blowing when it's light at all, because it seems like every time I say it, it immediately stops. So I'm just gonna say it's enough to keep our drifter up.
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please be sure to visit svprism.com. And if you want to help fund this voyage, please be sure to visit our Patreon page. Hey everyone, we are back on Prism in Guaymas, Mexico. We have a lot of coastline to cover this season as we make our way to Panama, so stay tuned to enjoy the adventure. And like always, fair winds and following seas. Next time on SV Prism, we get walloped coming into Turtle Bay.
Sandstorm going on too. It is now covering me in my eyeballs. It actually kind of hurts to talk right now. I'm kind of feeling my lungs. Anchor ain't going nowhere.
As soon as the weather settled, we get to shore and find a very welcoming and helpful community.
Go by.
Here.
All right.
I ordered another beer. Don't tell the boys.